Okay, so now we are going to start with the photosystem part 2. In the previous part we have studied about the various history or the background of photosynthesis. Now we are going to start with the process of photosynthesis. Now when you talk about the process of photosynthesis, the first thing is the photosystem takes place in two processes. One is your reaction center and second you have the reaction center, and next you have the antennae. The reaction center is made up of chlorophyll A and the antenna is made up of chlorophyll B. Okay, the reaction center made up of chlorophyll where that loses the electrons entering into the chain. Antenna is made up of chlorophyll B and they are the primary acceptors. They are the primary acceptor. Okay, the chlorophyll A. What is the importance of antenna? Reaction center, so we come to know that the electrons are there. When the light energy falls on it, the electrons get excited from the reaction center. Now what is the function of antenna? They absorb the light of under wavelength and hence improve. What they do? They absorb the light of under wavelength they absorb under the beta tum baat karo. Okay, so antenna is a chlorophyll B, the primary acceptor, the electron acceptors, the electrons which get excited from the reaction center get accepted by the antenna. Second important, what is the importance of antenna? Antennae absorb the light of under wavelength and hence improve the efficiency of the systems. Okay, and they prevent the damage or photo-oxidation of chlorophyll A molecule. Is it clear to you all? So what is the function of antennae? Antennae is responsible for absorbing the light of under wavelength and hence improve the efficiency of the systems. They prevent the damage and the photo-oxidation of light. I repeat, photo-oxidation of light. Photo-oxidation of light. Is it clear? So this is about the antenna. Now I am going to deal with it. Now I am going to start with the two photosystem. As I have told you that antennae are responsible for, to improve, antennae is responsible to improve the efficiency of the photosystem. So now I am going to deal with the two different photosystems. The two different photosystems are PS1 and PS2. What is the basic difference between these two? When you talk about photosystem 1, it discovered the 1 and 2. Okay? The 1 and 2 named after their discovery time. So PS1 discovered earlier. It discovered earlier and it discovered later. Second important, the reaction center of PS1 is your P700 and this is your P680. Though the PS1 is being discovered earlier, but the function of the PS1, that is the photosystem 1, is after your PS2. Okay, PS1 is also known as your P700 and PS2 is also known as your P680. What is that? P700 means form of chlorophyll A, and that shows the peak absorption of at 700 nanometer. So the light which is being absorbed by the chlorophyll A is at maximum, that is your 700 nanometer. Is it clear? The P680 shows maximum peak absorption at 680 nanometer. Clear? Now they are present in the outer layer of the grana. They are present in the inner layer of the grana. They are present in the outer layer of the grana. And they are present in the inner layer of the grana. Is it clear? So this is about the differences between the photosystem 1 and the photosystem 2. So what is that? Photosystem 1 and photosystem 2, they discovered earlier, they discovered later. Though they have discovered earlier, but the work of P700 is later, the first photosystem 2 work. The photosystem 1 is also known as P700. That means they absorb the light maximum at your 700 nanometer, and the other one, that is a PS2, absorb the light maximum at your 680 nanometer. Okay, the P700 has a chlorophyll A. Another thing, they are light green in color, and PS2 are the dark green in color. They are present in the outer layer of the grana, and the PS2 present in the inner layer of the grana. Is it clear? So this is about the, what you call, the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. The photosynthesis deals with the phosphorylation. Phosphorylation is the process of synthesizing of, okay. So we are going to start with the phosphorylation. Phosphorylation is the process of synthesizing of ATP in chloroplast and mitochondria. So in chloroplast and mitochondria, in chloroplast it takes place in the presence of light, that is your photophosphorylation. So in photosynthesis, the process which takes place is known as your phosphorylation, that is formation of ATP in chloroplast and mitochondria. Okay, ATP in chloroplast and mitochondria. Okay, now next you have in chloroplast, it takes place in the presence of light. The formation of ATP in chloroplast takes place in the presence of light, and that is why we also call it as photophosphorylation. Photophosphorylation, that is formation of ATP in the presence of light. Okay, now when you talk about the photosphorylation takes place in two phases. What are those two phases? One is known as your light reaction, and second one is known as your dark reaction. Light reaction and the dark reaction. The light reaction is also known as your photochemical reaction, and dark reaction is also known as your biosynthetic reaction. Biosynthetic reaction. Okay, now I am going to deal with the difference between the light reaction and the dark reaction. The light reaction, as the name suggests, takes place in the light. Okay, it takes place in the presence of light, and the dark reaction is taking place in the absence of light, or in the what you call light independent reaction. The light energy is trapped, and the photolysis of water takes place during the light reaction, and energy rich compound ATP and NADPH are used to reduce the carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. Okay, in your light reaction, the energy rich compound like your NADH, nicotinamide dihydrogenase phosphate, okay, and ATP are made. Plus in your dark reaction, your ATP and your NADPH are being used to fix your carbon dioxide into carbohydrates. Okay, light reactions takes place in grana, dark reactions takes place in stroma of the chloroplast. Is it clear? Light reaction takes place in grana, and the dark reaction takes place in stroma of chloroplast. I repeat once more. Now listen, student, carefully. What is light reaction and what is dark reaction? What is the importance of light reaction and what is the importance of the dark reaction? Light reaction and dark reaction are the two phases in which the ATPs are synthesized, and this is also known as your phosphorylation or the photophosphorylation. The dark reaction takes place in the light, and light reaction takes place in the light, and the dark reaction are the independent of light. The light reaction are also known as your photochemical reaction, and the dark reactions are also known as your biosynthetic reaction. The light reaction, the light where the light energy is being trapped and photolysis of water takes place. energy rich compound, that is your ATP and NADPH are made. That takes place in grana. In contrary to your light reaction, the Dirac reaction, what they do, the ATP and NADPH which are being formed during the process of light reaction are being utilized to produce your carbohydrate by carbon dioxide. That is the fixing of the carbohydrate from the carbon dioxide. Then they takes place in the grana of the, stroma of the chloroplast. I repeat, it takes place in the stroma of the chloroplast.